Texas, winner, Best State Costume.
Howdy, I'm Kim Tomes from Houston, Texas.
Miss Utah. Miss Texas. Tell me, audience, will any of you argue with Miss Texas? And this brings us to number 12. She is a student at Texas A&M. And how about it? Has it been exciting being Miss Texas?
Yeah, but my knees are shaking.
Are they shaking right now? Are they? Well, they are. Look at this. Those are the prettiest knees I ever watched shake, Miss Texas.
Oh, thank you.
Now, don't you be nervous.
Okay.
No. Things are bound to get worse. No, you're going to have a lot of fun in the next hour and a half. But are you pleased being Miss Texas? Of course you are. Has it been exciting? What have you been doing?
Well, I just got back from a 5-week tour all over the Lone Star State, and that's a big state.
Do a lot of interviews?
A lot of interviews, TV and television.
How'd they go?
TV and radio.
How'd the interviews go?
Well,
Was it fun?
Yes, I had this one experience one time. This guy kept asking me what my measurements were, and I was on TV. And I didn't want to say them on television, so he kept, saying, well, what are they? And I said, well, I've eaten a lot on the tour, and I've gotten fat, and I don't know what they are. And he said, well, what did they used to be? And I said, well, I don't know. And he said, he kept on, trying to find out what they were. So finally I said, if you tell me your measurements, I'll tell you mine. And that shut him up.
If I tell you my measurements, will you tell me yours?
No.
I'm 33, 33, 33. And you're 36, 24, 36.
I'll never tell.
It says 36, 24, 36 right there. Get back where you belong. Here comes Miss May, Miss Texas.
Blonde, blue-eyed Kim is 21 years old, 5 feet 8 inches tall, and weighs 119 pounds. And she told me that on flapper night last week, when her escort got his first look at her, he got so nervous he started talking about his girlfriend. I wonder who he's talking about right now.
Miss Nevada. Miss Texas. Miss Texas.
Miss Texas is born under the sign of Leo, the lion. She's not one to follow the crowd. Most Leos chart their own courses and go their own ways. That's what makes them outstanding leaders.
Miss Nevada.
Now, if you're a Sagittarian like Miss Nevada, you're probably...
If the chance there is Miss Texas. Miss Texas. Take one of the 4 remaining cards and tell me, every Miss USA contestant is beautiful, but aside from beauty, what is the most important quality a young woman can have?
Well, I do think that they should be beautiful, but also beautiful from the inside, because you can be a really beautiful person and have a tacky personality, and it could make you an ugly person.
Very well. Thank you, Miss Texas. Miss Virginia, right down. Now, will both of you step right down here to me, please? One of you will be the new Miss USA. The other will be the first runner-up, which is a very important position, because if for any reason Miss USA cannot fulfill her obligation for the whole year, then the first runner-up becomes Miss USA. The first runner-up is Miss Nevada, Miss... Crown.
Oh, no.
crown now, Barbara, please. And there you are, your bouquet.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, Kim, you are the new Miss USA. You are indeed. Those fabulous cash prizes are yours. They're all yours. And you'll represent the United States in the Miss Universe pageant, which will be held in Santo Domingo in the Dominican Republic in July on the 16th, and it'll be telecast right here on CBS. Now, as your lovely predecessor, Barbara Peterson, reads the Miss USA Creed, I'd like to have you make your first official walk, please. There you go, Miss USA.
We, the young women of the USA, believe people everywhere are seeking peace, tolerance, and mutual understanding, and we pledge to spread this message in every way we can, wherever we go.
That's Kim Tomes. I told you she's a Leo. She's from El Paso. She's a student at Texas A&M University. She wants to be in public relations or have a career as a physical education teacher. Her hobbies are singing, playing the guitar, water skiing, snow skiing, surfing, just about everything. She has two sisters. Her daddy's name is William and her mother's name is Geraldine. And she's a beauty, isn't she? And don't forget that she'll be competing for the Miss Universe pageant in Santo Domingo, the capital city of the Dominican Republic, on Saturday night, July 16th, right here on CBS. Please plan to be with us. Thank you for spending this wonderful evening with us, and good night.
Join us on Saturday, July 16th for the Miss Universe Beauty Pageant from Santo Domingo in the Dominican Republic. This is Chet Zink speaking. Portions of this program were recorded. Good night.